Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come and show you all what I picked up for the upcoming week. So just to start right here, I picked up a pack of boneless, skinless chicken thighs for some jambalaya that I'll be making this week. Also picked up 2 packs of chicken drumettes, 1 lobster tail for Hakeem. I may do this with some shrimp and then broccoli probably on the side. I picked up a pack of chicken tenderloins for some Alfredo. So I'm going to do the baby back ribs recipe that I did before on my channel. I don't know if I showed you guys that, but I'll be recreating that recipe again this week. So I picked up a slab of ribs. I picked up some andouille smoked sausage for my jambalaya. I picked up some Wright bacon. And this is a 1.5 pounds of medium shrimp from Publix that was on sale this week. Moving on to dairy, the little bit of dairy that I have this week. I have some regular cream cheese for a loaded cauliflower dish I'll be making, some Kerrygold butter, sharp cheddar cheese, and some Monterey Jack cheese. 1 case of Aquafina water, pink lemonade by Minute Maid Zero Sugar, as well as a regular lemonade. I picked up a thing of chicken broth, as well as some Creole seasoning, 1 bell pepper, broccoli florets, cauliflower. I had a cauliflower. 2 bacon Caesar salad kits. These were on sale, buy 1 get 1 free. And lastly, I picked up a pack of frozen avocado chunks. So I thought this would save me time in avocados. I usually just use a half of avocado and I have to throw away the other one because it goes bad fast. So I picked up a pack of avocados that are frozen. So yes, that's it for grocery this week. Once I make my first meal, I will come and show you guys exactly what I'll be eating. Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be making some chicken, shrimp, and sausage jambalaya keto style. So this is going to be made using some cauliflower rice. Instead of your traditional rice that has all of the carbs and starch in it, we're going to make this keto friendly, so you won't get the carbs, you won't get the bloating, but you'll still get a really tasty meal. So what I'm going to do first is start by cutting up the items that I'll need for the jambalaya. I'm going to be using a green bell pepper in my jambalaya, as well as an onion. So I do have just a white onion here wrapped up. And then another item that I'll be using will be some andouille smoked sausage. So I do have this that I picked up from Publix. I'm going to go ahead and chop this up so I can have it prepared already when it's time to actually cook the food. And I do have my chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs already thawing out in the sink. So once those have thawed out, I'll go ahead and chop those up as well. So I'm gonna get right into chopping up the ingredients for our jambalaya. So next up, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my onion. I don't use a whole lot of onion because Hakeem doesn't like onions like that, but onions add so much flavor to food, so I do add onions in my recipes. I will be using some today, just not a lot. I think that's about enough. I don't want to overdo it too much. And it's just Hakeem and I don't have to make a big pot of the jambalaya. We don't too much eat leftovers like that. I don't like to make too much food at once, but sometimes I can't help it. I grew up in a large family. I grew up cooking for like 8 people, so I'm just accustomed to cooking large meals. I actually had to kind of teach myself how to cook for just 2 people. So the same goes for the onions. I'm just going to cut it up into rough chunks. I have my onions cut up. Have my green bell pepper cut up. I'm going to move on next to cut up the andouille sausage. I believe the difference with the andouille sausage is that it has like peppers inside of the casing as well. I'm not too sure, but I'll let y'all know how it tastes overall. Okay, so I've already gone ahead to cut up the sausage for the jambalaya. Next up is going to be shrimp. I do have about 1 pound of white shrimp already peeled. So this is frozen. I'm going to go ahead and thaw some of this out. So I'll be adding shrimp into the jambalaya as well. So once everything is cut up and I'm getting ready to saute it, I'm going to go ahead and add some extra virgin olive oil to my pan in order to saute the onions first, and then I'll add in the chicken, I'll add in the sausage, and then I'll just go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just add in some extra virgin olive oil to my pan to get this ready. to add some seasoning, and I'm using some Tony Satcherin's Creole seasoning as well as some Emerald's Cajun seasoning. I've added salt in there as well and some garlic powder. Once that has cooked down some, I am going to go ahead and add in my green bell peppers to the pan as well, so that these can go ahead to start to cook down and add some flavor to the chicken. So I have the sausage in the pan in a separate pot there cooking, because the other pan that I had the chicken, the onions, and the bell pepper mixture in, that was pretty full, and I wanted to make sure I was able to saute the sausage all the way through. So I'm just sauteing them in another pan over there. Once that's done, I am going to add them all to this bigger wok that I've transferred the food into, if you can see right there. So that's just what I'm doing for now, just cooking down the meat to go into the jambalaya. So I have the chicken, the bell peppers, and the sausage and onions cooking down, sauteing down on the stove. From here, really all there is to do is to add in the cauliflower, add in the shrimp, and then I am going to go back in and hit it with some more of the Creole seasoning and Cajun seasoning, just to make sure that the flavor is on point. And I'm going to add some chicken broth from there as well. I'll let that stew down a little bit, and then the jambalaya, once it has set and kind of become firm, then we know it's time to serve. Just finished making the jambalaya. It came out really spicy, you guys, so definitely pay attention to the amount of spices that you're adding to the dish, especially if you're using the hot and spicy andouille sausage. That's definitely going to add some heat to the dish. But right now I just have the food on simmer, and I have it covered so it can go ahead and cook through, how the juices infuse through all of the ingredients in the pot, and I'll let that probably simmer for 15 minutes or so, and then you can go ahead and serve up your dish. If you guys try out this jambalaya, this low carb keto jambalaya, definitely let me know how you like it. If there's anything else that you would recommend I add to mine, let me know below in the comment section. I know quite a few people add tomato paste and tomatoes to their jambalaya. We don't really like tomatoes or tomato-based products here in my house, so I chose not to add it, and it's still very flavorful. So definitely let me know what you add to your jambalaya to make it good. So yeah, I'll come back to you all once I serve up the food.